Hello you beautiful peeps, my name's John, welcome to my channel. Today we have the GT Power X2 Mini. Yes, that's correct. Why should you look at picking up one of these rather than any other? Well, because it's a little bit special. You can charge two batteries at the same time, and trust me, this has saved me a lot of times. Especially like when the weather report says it's going to rain and suddenly it's sunny and I'm like, I don't have enough batteries to go out and film. Plug two batteries in here and I get two charged for the price of one, which is absolutely fabulous. This comes in at price-wise $71, 57 euros and, no sorry, 57 pounds and 67 euros. Yes, I'll put that on the screen anyway so that you can see and notice if I made any mistakes. It takes a long time to make these videos because I obviously have to charge up the batteries and I have to discharge them, charge, discharge, etc, etc. But it's worth it in the end because then we get some accurate figures on it. Using it, there is no touchscreen on this one, but it's a little bit cheaper, hence, you know, the fact that there isn't a touchscreen. But you've got two sides here, or two channels as they call it, a left and a right. The one thing that I don't like with GT Power at the moment, and I hope they're going to change it in the future, is the fact that they don't come with any cables. I get it as in, you know, not everybody has the same type of battery, so they're leaving it up to the customer to do, you know, to buy what they need, but it's just an extra irritant. So if you order this, remember to order the adapter that you need. I will put both links in the description below to make it nice and easy for you, including the adapters for the Dean's connector or T-plug. What I will say is a big apology to GT Power. I've had this at home for months and months and months, but due to the length of time it takes to make a video, I haven't got round to it. So I am so sorry, but I am on top of it now, I promise. So buy these adapters and you put them in, and then that's it. Now it's good to go. You've got the charging port at the side, or the balance port at the side, and obviously the connector there. I have already done all of the tests because, as I said, it takes a long time. So let's look at the footage and then we'll come back and we'll finish up the video. Okay, so we have the 2200 milliamp hour here and we have the 2800 milliamp hour to the right. They're both in storage mode, so I will just show you. We have 7.79 and we have 7.75. So plug it in like so. Then you can see where the little dash is there. That's where the balance port goes in. Again, on this one, you can see it's on the other side. Plug it in. Oh, this is going to be tight. Let's get it in. There we go. So you got the dot or the dot. Select battery. They're both LiPos. So we're doing the balance charge on both. So enter first. Change that to 2002, and it's a 2S. Then let's just go over to the other side and do the same thing. Balance charge and 2008. Right, back to that side. Hold it down, checking the battery. Go. Other side. Checking battery. Go. Let's see how long it takes, shall we? Okay, here we are. On the 2200 milliamp hour, we have 27 minutes and 29 seconds to get to the full 8.40 volts. And on the 2800 milliamp hours, it's not much more, is it? 29 minutes and 3 seconds. Now, onto the 3S. And now we're onto the 3S. So, we need to check the voltages and put that there so that you can see. 11.32, 11.33, that's 5000 milliamp hour, and for the 3000 milliamp hour we have 11.57. Balance charge. 3000. And then balance charge 5000. 3S. So, start. Let's get on. Okay, here we are. Let's look at the 3000 milliamp hour first. Wow, 29 minutes 35 seconds. Pretty good. If you see that both are 12.6 volts, which is full. And then we've got 53 minutes and 20 seconds, which isn't bad at all. Now, on to the 4S. Okay, 4S battery. Yes, shh. Quiet now. We are at 15.34. So, again, in we go. Nice. So it's a 3000 milliamp hour. So again, we'll do the balance. It's 4S. See how long it takes. Okay, this is the 4S 3000 milliamp hour, and it's done it in an amazing 27 minutes and 29 seconds. It's pretty fast, isn't it? I'm wondering if it's able to go faster when you don't have two plugged in. That I'm not sure of, but I'm going to have to test that another day because I don't have time to discharge this one while I'm doing the other tests. So let me fill all the figures in on the chart and I'll be back. Okay, so you've seen the figures that I have. I've written them all down, so I'll show you those in a second. What I will quickly do is show you a few specs because it is worthwhile pointing it out. And I've also got a copy of the manual in the description below, so download that if you've lost it and you need it. It only does up to 4S or 4 cells, so keep that in mind if you've got, you know, a 6S battery that you wanted to buy a battery charger for. 1 to 8 cells on nickel metal hydrate, yeah. So there you go. And you know, it does exactly what it says on the tin, as you saw by the test that I've done. I love the fact that even when it's charging 2 batteries at the same time, the time doesn't increase dramatically. I expected it to be like 20% longer, 30% longer, etc, etc, but it seems to be pretty good charging times with 2 batteries, which is absolutely fabulous. Now, keep in mind, some of these figures here are from a previous test with different batteries, so there could be some that don't quite add up, but I wanted to show you anyway. Let me just take that off exposure and back on so you can see. There we go. Right. Just quickly, I'll quickly go through some of the settings so that you can see. Left or right, and you've got LiPo, light low. Go through all of them. You can go into all the saving settings and all of that. I've not bothered with that just now. That's entirely up to you. Then you go into the actual charging. You've got the balance, fast. That's it for LiPo. Let me see if for others it's different. No. That's something that you do have to take into consideration because... Oh. Let me just quickly flick through this. Okay, you can't do anything but charge on that either. That's a bit annoying. You can't discharge or put it into storage mode with these, which I thought was a little bit weird. Why you have such a fantastic charger, but it is of course cheaper. So, you know, they've obviously left one function out so that you know they can keep the price down a bit. But you've only got the balance and the fast charge. You do not have as I said, the discharge or the storage. Do I use it often? Not really. Fan sounds like that because that was my mistake. I sprayed some air into it the other day and I think I just sprayed dirt directly into it, so it's made it sound a bit naffy, so apologies about that. Anyway, let me get onto the figures because I'm digressing away from what I was showing you guys. That's the standard charger, as you see. I only have a standard charger for the 2S. The Sky IMAX B6 Mini, there's the figures that we have there. This is the previous GT Power one that I did that was very impressive at the time, but it only charges one battery at a time. So there you go. So if you do the comparison, this is the X2 Mini with the 2 channels. This is with 2 batteries plugged in at the same time. And again on this one, 2 batteries plugged in at the same time. 27 minutes versus 30, 29 minutes versus 37. That one's 31. That's interesting. 29 minutes versus 28 and 33, and 53 minutes versus 87 and 150. 53 minutes. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Saving versus, so that's a 5,000 milliamp hour 3S. The 4S, I've only done it on this one for now, and that's 28 minutes. Call me suspicious for that, so I am going to run that test again just to verify that that is correct. But you can see for actual, charging times, it does what it's supposed to very quickly and very, very good indeed. I am now, I don't know if you can hear, but in the other room I'm also running the test for the GT Power C60 Pro, so that will be on another video. I'm going to be filling it in, and then I'm just going to start keeping a table of all of the charges that we're doing, so that you can have a decent comparison. As I said, I am going to just do a few more tests just to verify that these are correct, but from what I can see, this is a pretty fast charger for the price. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, or else my wife's going to make me stop doing YouTube because she says that I'm not being successful enough. So please do. I'll catch you next time. Stay safe, take care. Bye-bye.